Today we're going to talk about never giving up, and literally beautiful song coming on to Never Giving Up is Ants Marching by Dave Matthews. Never give up on your dreams. Dave Matthews talks about in his songs all day long. One of my favorite songs, if you know, is The Dreaming Tree. But the whole idea is to never give up on a dream. And the reason we gave up on our dream is because we were living out different scenes. We have to take responsibility for ourselves in terms of living out our dreams. And really, it's a day in and day out process. It's a day in and day out journey. You see it with musicians such as Dave Matthews. Here's a story. Dave Matthews, before he became Dave Matthews, was traveling around in a van with his band. And they were traveling around from bar to bar to bar, playing wherever they could, basically playing almost for free, supposedly $50 a show plus dinner. Okay, so they're basically getting nothing, and he did this for a year until he became the Dave Matthews. So anything that we're doing in terms of life, it's a day in and day out journey. So I talk about these routines all the time. I talk about meditation and mantras and prayers and gratitudes and spending time in nature. Nature is it's a beautiful place to be. When you spend time in nature, you really get to see that nature, there's no such thing as giving up with nature in a sense. Nature doesn't give up. Nature just runs its course. Nature understands that it's just nature. It goes around and around. It's a circle of life. It goes around and around. Humans, we get scared. We live in fear. We live in worries. We live in doubt. And when we live in those places, we want to scream and shout, of course, because we get scared. But if you could lean into the fact that it's a circle, what goes around comes around. And when you start to lean into understanding that we're evolving, it's an unfolding story, look at flowers budding or a caterpillar coming out of its cocoon into the butterfly. So we are constantly evolving into that state. Namaste means the God in me sees the God in you. Can you see the God in me? Because I can see the God in you. And that's what's true for me. I saw that path through. I could see behind the eyes, past the lies, past the disguise, into the beautiful surprise, that prize, that delight, into that magnificent light that never went away. So never give up on yourself. That light's always inside. That spark inside you always has been there. But to tap into that place, you got to go in, you got to start to breathe. So we start with not 10-minute meditation, but a few minutes of meditation prior as we get started every single day at 10 a.m. As my child said to me, yeah, on one level, it's true. On another level, it's not true. Meaning they can't do anything to you to stop you. If you realize it's all an illusion, it's all confusion. The food, the stuff we do, everything. Not one thing is not part of that. At the same time, it's all real because because we feel. That's the whole deal. So how do we navigate the system? Don't be scared about what we're eating and what we're doing, what we're pursuing. I tell people all the time, so I eat what I eat. Oh my God, you get from that place. That specific place for me, if I'm getting it, the universe would not allow me to have anything that wasn't good for me at that particular moment, as long as I stay in that place. But people don't want to be in that place because they felt such negativity or feel, oh, everyone's out to get me. It's like having a screen. Screens, what were they made for? You know me. David Matthews is my favorite musician. He has a song called Satellite. Peeping Tom for the mother station. So you can be paranoid, peeping Tom for the mother station. You're being watched. You are being watched, but you're watching yourself every single moment of every single day. You don't need to know that other people are watching you. That's true too, but who cares? Like we said the other day, if you're not so relevant, who am I to be watched? So who's watching me? If you're watching me, great, but who cares? That's the whole thing. Been watched, you've been seen. You watch yourself every single day. No wonder we feel the way we do because we've been in our whole story the whole time. What if you could get out of your storyline that you were before and you could see what's in store to be right here now? Wow. That's what you would say. To just let go and be in this kind of show, in this flow, then you would grow and you would know you plant that seed. And so let's go. This is the only way. That's it. Be yourself. Lean into that place. Lean into that voice. Be that person that you were meant to be. To sit like a tree so you can be free in the beautiful mystery of life. It's the paradox of life. It's the paradox of life, 100%. There's a paradox, and you have to live within that paradox. We live, we die. Every moment died. Next moment, you're reborn. Born again. What's born again? Realizing that every moment's a death, and every moment you're born. And when you die, when you leave this skies, you will be into another situation. You'll be here. What's here? Right here, right now. You're never not here. You've never not been here. You will never not be here. Once it gets clear, you have no fear. So stop trying to steer and stop saying I'm a seer. I'm not a seer. I'm just a person. I'm just a human